Hey guys, Pham here at the iconic New York City backdrop here at Paramount Studios. And what better way to celebrate Father's Day in Hollywood than to have a star-studded event honoring the famous musician Andrea Bocelli.
For me, it's a very important day because I loved my father very, very much. And I hope that my children can love me like I did for my father.
Congratulations on your star. Tell me, what is that accomplishment for you?
It was pretty big, you know. It's something that you hear about when you're a kid, and of course, growing up in Canada, it was just a pipe dream, you know. But more importantly, for me to be beside the Beatles, out front of Capitol Records, where I got my first record deal, that was what was really special to me. And it ended up being an incredible day. Variety magazine did a great article. A lot of friends took out ads, and you know, Dr. Phil was there, and Natalie Cole gave speeches, and Stevie Wonder showed up for me, and a lot of my friends. It was a great day.
Yeah, we came by and we saw the crowd, so we knew it was you that everyone was there for. Speaking of being iconic, you're here at the Simin Foundation and you're being honored along with Andrea Bocelli. Tell me, how is it working with him?
I hate to say this because, you know, I work with so many singers and I love all the singers I work with, but Andrea is my favorite man or woman because he just bridges that gap between classical and pop. He knows how to do both, and he's brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And I just feel honored to be around him. And I know that sounds a little silly, but it's just the truth. I just love being around him all the time.
That's great. And honoring Father's Day this year, who did you look up to when you were growing up?
Well, obviously my own father played a pivotal role in my life. And strangely, he died when I was 18. But, you know, you have that father-child relationship. And then there was just this brief moment, one conversation I had with him, where I came home late from playing music. I wasn't up to anything bad, but I came home late and I thought he was going to read me the riot act, and instead he just said, "Hey, you know, this music business seems like you want to make a go of that. It's a pretty tough business, right?" I said, "Yeah, it is." He said, "Well, you think you can do it?" I said, "Yeah." And he said, "I think you can do it." And then he died about 2 months later. So that was the only adult conversation I had with him, but I still think about him every day, and it was obviously a long time ago. So that's my greatest father figure, is my own father.
That's really touching. I know that you have a really beautiful family. So what is it that you try to instill in your kids?
Well, it's hard because, you know, we come from means. I mean, I don't come from means, but we have means now, and it's hard to instill those values in your children, to make them work as hard as you work. But we do our best, and we make mistakes along the way. But all of our kids, including my two stepkids, Brody and Brandon, and then my 5 daughters, and then Yolanda's 3, and then I have another stepdaughter in Toronto, so 11 altogether, and they're all doing well. And I like to think that I'm the patriarch of the family, and that I do a pretty good job.
Absolutely. You guys are like the modern day Brady Bunch. I know you hear that all the time.
It's true. It's true.
Tell me, what are you doing for your father for Father's Day?
Yeah, my father, I'm just going to read him some bedtime stories.
That's cute.
Yeah, reverse it around, you know.
Make him dinner.
Dr. Seuss. No, I don't know. Me and my dad have our relationship. We're like brothers, kind of, you know. We just like to chill, you know, talk about life and do chill things, you know. We may buy each other a car here and there, but it's not about the material things for us. So we enjoy each other company. And if it wasn't for my father, I wouldn't be here. So shout out to my pops, Master P, amazing father. And one day, I think I'll be the best dad because of him.
Aww.
You know? So that's what it's all about. It's about teaching your kids. And this is one day I want to get out there. A lot of people are like, "Oh, you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your father." That's how it's supposed to be. You know, I'm working hard so my kids wouldn't have to go through what I have to go through. So to all the future fathers out there, you know, work hard and be a good father.
I'm excited. I am a big fan of Bocelli and things he does, and I know this is obviously his charity and important, so it's important to me. And it's fun to be in LA and come to an event here because I'm from the East Coast, so that's great too. And I'm excited to hear him sing tonight.
It's great weather out here too right now, right? And I know that you grew up with a very famous father. Tell me, how important is it for you to have like a strong male figure growing up?
Really important. I think my dad has influenced me to start my own company, and having a candy store that's a little more of a lifestyle brand and fun is definitely an influence from my dad.
So the general consensus is that everyone is really excited to see Andrea Bocelli perform tonight, and so am I. So from the black carpet, I'm Pham.